Hello everyone, Indie Brick Productions here with my review of the LEGO Star Wars set 75221, the Imperial Landing Craft. This set was released back in 2018. It came with 5 minifigures, the one build you see before you, and 636 pieces for a grand total of $90. This set was recently retired, so if you want to buy it new, it'll cost you around $100, and if you want to buy it used, it'll cost you around $75. And all this information was off of Brick Set, so thank you to them. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the minifigures. Taking a look at our updated R2-D2 figure here, just see he's the normal R2-D2 they've been using since 2014. See just the normal white droid legs, as well as the little kind of gunmetal gray type dome with the navy blue printing, and just all the little bits and bobs on his front kind of torso piece per se. So overall, a pretty simple figure. Taking a look at our older Ben minifigure here, you can see that he has these little nice tan legs, as well as this kind of dark robe kind of draping down over them. And then you can see a little belt right there holding him all together with a blue lightsaber, as well as a little hood print on the back. And you can see he has a little beard, which kind of covers up most of his face, and a little gray hairpiece. And if we pop that off, he should have a, oh, nope, he actually doesn't have a second-sided face. So this is the only face you can kind of have him on. And he is pretty nice because all of the newer 2020 Obi-Wan minifigures all don't have this kind of robe attached. They just kind of have the tan. So I do like this figure. Taking a look at our Empire Technician pilot guy, you can see that he has a nice little black cap with a little emblem on it. I'm not too sure what that is, but if we pop it off, kind of see it up closer. Then his head, he just has a little head like console piece microphone and a rather stern expression. If we pop that back on, see the back, nothing really too extravagant. And then he just has some little belts and creases in his black uniform, as well as a smaller type gun. So overall, a pretty simple figure. Taking a look at one of our sand troopers here, you can see a little black pauldron and a middle style gun. And then you can see his nice little backpack there with his helmet, which is encrusted with sand. You can see right there. And this is the older style Stormtrooper helmet, as well as just the angry clone face, which we've been getting for multiple years, which they have finally changed up in 2020. And then that can just pop back on very easily. And then if we take a look at our second figure here, really the only difference about him is that he has this nice orange pauldron. So overall, some pretty great Sand Trooper minifigures. It's nice to add these to the Empire collection. Taking a look at the Imperial landing craft itself, let's take a look at the head first. So the main cockpit looks pretty much like a shuttle Tidarium, just with this black kind of sleek outline around the bottom of it, with some stud shooters. They work the same as all the other stud shooters. You press down on the gray, the red stud goes flying and is gone forever. So that's pretty common. And then there's one on the other side as well. And there's this huge kind of 6 wide like windshield piece right here, and all this can flip up to see one little seat in the cockpit there. I'll get that more in view for you. And if you want to, you can take your little technician guy here, you can kind of just put him in there like so. Let's see if he'll fit. Yep. And then you can fold that on down and you can see him sitting there nice and easy. And then there is, if you can look, a little control panel. You can kind of see it right there where my finger is. So that's kind of nice, and it kind of just kind of like sits in his lap once it's down. And you can see some stickers on these kind of big, larger tiles here, which I'll flip up for you right now. You can see some little lights right there. And on the other side as well, all of them flip up, including the middle one. And actually, you can take your little sand troopers, you can kind of just pop them in there, and then these will fold back down, and everything can fit back in there. And if you want them to exit the ship, this whole little pan right here can open. None of the bottom ones open other than this one, and you can actually slide out this little ramp here and then pop it down. If you watch the intro of the video, you can kind of see that I had it down. And then you can have your little stormtroopers walking out like so. And it can also pop out on the other side if you so please to. And it is a bit finicky at times, but it does work. So I do like that design of the set. And then all of it can fold up nice and simple like so. But that was super satisfying. And then you can see some little guns up in the front here. And then on the bottom, you can see some little landing feet. Very nice. Huge upgrade since the last one. And then I next want to look up at this next big dorsal fin here. You can kind of see the little sticker. And this whole dorsal fin is basically kind of built up from studs. And if we take off this little section right here, you can kind of see how that's all connected. You can kind of see some little Technic pieces as well as some clip pieces. So pretty sturdy build for there. And then what I really love about this set is the engines in the back. I absolutely love the coloring of that. And then these little guys can fold down. I like to put them 2 notches down. And then you can have it flying like so. So I do love that. And there's no little hinge back here that you can fold down the other section like the older one. So that's kind of disappointing, but I still think this set is amazing. Overall, I think this set is an amazing set. It probably is one of my top 10 favorite LEGO Star Wars sets. It's just so aesthetically pleasing to the eye, especially that all those white, sleek curves and edges to the set that just wasn't featured in the older one. So I really like that design. And the minifigures are exceptionally well, with that old bin minifigure really only coming in the Luke's Land Speeder and the Mos Eisley Cantina from 2014. So it was nice to get him in this set. So that's going to do it for me today. I will have a comparison of this set and the old one later next week, so stay tuned for that. Indie Brick Productions is out, and may the brick be with you.